I'm already forgetting that you're not real. Like this really, so
Well, I
it's
am real.
novel.
This is just an avatar
That's
version of me.
that's a
But
deep
here,
philosophical question. Yes.
but I mean, but here's some of the. So I put this on this morning, and I was like, all right, like it's like, okay, so this my hair is a little shorter in this than my physical hair is right now.
You mean just like the nature of identity of who we are? Um, it does raise the question of, if a lot of people interacting with the digital version of ourselves, who are we really? Are we the entity driving the avatar, or are we the avatar? Next question I have is, I would love to talk to people who are no longer here, that are loved ones, but they can still exist in the metaverse. You can still have, talk to your father, talk to your grandfather and grandmother and mother once they pass away. The power of that experience is one of the first things my mind jumped to, because it's like, this is so real.
There's probably some balance where, if someone has lost a loved one and is grieving, there may be ways in which, being able to interact or relive certain memories could be helpful. But then there's also probably an extent to which it could become unhealthy. And I mean, I'm not an expert in that, so I think we'd have to study that and understand it in more detail. We have, a fair amount of experience with how to handle death and identity and people's digital content through social media already, unfortunately, right? Where there's, unfortunately, people who use our services die every day, and their families, often want to have access to their profiles, and we have whole protocols that we go through where, there are certain parts of it that we try to memorialize, so that way the family can get access to it, so that way the account doesn't just go away immediately. But then there are other things that are, important kind of private things that person has. Like, we're not going to give the family access to someone's messages, for example. So, so yeah, I think that there's some best practices, I think, from the current digital world that will carry over. But yeah, I think that this will enable some different things.